Well, back in the same spot that I hunted 2 nights ago on opening night. I saw 11 deer total, 5 does, 3 fawns, and 3 bucks. And I was going to shoot a doe, had some come out. They were about 40 yards. I think the closest they got was 35. But buck stepped out on the other end of the field here, and I got cheap binoculars, and with the camera screen so small I couldn't tell how big of a buck he was. I could see he had antlers with the naked eye, but I couldn't tell how big he was. Playing it back on my computer screen, it looked like he was maybe like a 2.5-year-old 6-point. Not very big. So I doubt I would have shot him. But he was making his way this way and got to about 70 yards, and I ran out of shooting light. So I did sit for a little while after dark because the deer were still in the field when it got dark. But I didn't sit long enough. I did blow some deer out of the field. So I'm going to hunt here tonight, and probably be my last time hunting this tree. I don't want to overhunt an area. That's why I'm switching to more of the mobile hunting style. I don't want to overpressure the deer. So tonight, whether I kill or not, I'm going to tear down my set, pack it up. Probably won't get to hunt again for a few days, so I will be hunting in a different location. But I got the same wind as the other night. Also have a bug in my left eye there. It's bothering me. Not much wind at all. Kind of just hanging out. Slowly drifting that way. But we'll see. saw that buck, the 6-pointer, he came back out, and that 4-pointer that came by my stand went out kind of towards him, and that 6-pointer came to meet that buck and kind of was pushing him around a little bit. So I thought I had about 10 minutes left of shooting light, so I made a few grunts just to see if he would get curious. And of course he stood there and stared and stared and stared, and eventually one of the bucks blew. And they didn't run off, but they kind of hopped to the other end of the field and stood there and just kind of walked back off that way. But yeah, since I blew them out like that too, don't want to overpressure the deer. I got a couple other spots I want to check out. Maybe a couple nights from now I'll hunt another soybean field where I've been seeing some does walking the edge. Got a little ground blind, natural ground blind set up that I can hunt out of. Hopefully get a shot at a doe. Then Saturday I'm off work, so I can do some scouting that morning. Maybe do a hanging hunt. Got some cornfields and some other soybean fields that I can check out. So that's the plan. I'll keep y'all posted. Hopefully I can get on some deer. Like I said, I wouldn't mind getting a couple of shots at a doe. If one of those does had come in range, I'd have took a shot at them, but they stayed about 50 yards. And I only have a 40-yard pin. That's as far as I want to shoot, so. Oh, it's tough hunting deer. Not just big bucks, but deer in general, especially bow hunting. But that's the plan. We'll see how it goes.